What up, everybody? It is your boy DJ Mixmaster, and welcome back to Arknights Endfield. So, last video, after dealing with the Argiloi, I believe, and the Anchor, ended up having to deal with the Landbreakers. And apparently, while everything was chaotic, the Landbreakers decided to launch simultaneous attacks on Valley 7. So we're still cleaning up all the messes and everything, but at least some things have been restored. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, or continue I should say. Okay, so... I'm not gonna worry about the gear, at least for now. But
so many Landbreakers. They even built a camp.
They're sitting on the only way to the Valley Ford. I think they're here to block reinforcements.
Please don't kill me! Just give me a chance!
Our rising clan does not need gutless cowards! The boss wants warriors! Disciplined warriors! Disobey, and you die! Like this one! Enemies! There! Kill them! Show them the power of the clan!
They are blocking our only way. Take them down, Chen.
Face your ass! Take this! Take! Face your end!
Useless trap! Watch and learn how to really kill!
No second chance.
Target locked! Other hand! Target locked! Fire!
Take this! Ready to strike. Face your end. Watch this!
Here we go! Pass off as give it a go, Swill!
Ready to strike. Zigzags. Face your end.
Ugh, more LBs? Careful, Furlica. These mobs are something else.
A brave one. Impressive. You must be the legendary Endministrator. Catello Wolfgard de Lupino, formally reporting for duty, Endministrator.
you're the Landbreaker specialist?
That's how Supervisor Perlica usually introduces me. 2 words that go straight to the point.
Wolfgard is an Endfield Specialist Tech Division operator. He's an expert in covert combat, solo operations, and landbreaker issues. You can trust his skills. Listen, Wolfguard. Pointing your gun at a fellow Endfielder is never acceptable. Have I made myself clear?
Apologies, Supervisor Perlica. It was an emergency, and I failed to notice the Endministrator. It won't happen again.
I will hold you to that. Valley 4 is in a state of emergency, and the crisis team requires your assistance.
I'm on it. The Bone Crushers have sabotaged the devices for controlling the bridge, and severed the power cables. These raiders only focused on raiding and looting in the past. Such actions are too well thought out. This isn't their style.
This control panel's busted. Those LBs might have stripped its parts off.
The power issue is something we can handle. The automation core will give us an easy fix.
All right. Banner shows various headhunting banners for recruiting various operators. Switch between the banners and try them out. Yeah, we could do another 10 pull. Sure, why not?
Oxy 7 Skirmisher, Fluoride. Got anything to say? No? How about we just call it a day?
Excuse me, is this where we sign up for the job? Nice meeting you. Name's Alesh. I like to read, and I can do angling with my eyes closed. Happy to be on board.
Captain Akakuri of Operation Team Z7 reporting in. The operations dossier, budget summary, and action plan are ready for review. Which would you like to read first?
Oxy 7 Skirmisher, Fluoride. Got anything to say?
Captain Akakuri of Operation Team Z7 reporting in. Captain Akakuri of Operation Team Z7 reporting in. Captain Akakuri of Operation Team Z7 reporting in. The operations dossier, budget summary, and action plan are ready for review. Which...
O knowledge most ancient, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the codes of malice. I am Saihi, Endministrator. May you be enlightened.
Oxy 7 Skirmisher, Fluoride. Got anything to say? Oxy 7 Skirmisher, Fluoride. Got anything to say?
The switch isn't working. It's out of juice.
This feels like something we encountered back at the hub base.
Must reconnect it to an electrical grid, like the one provided by the PAC.
folks. The hub base crew has prepared several relay towers for us. Let's use them to connect the bridge to the grid.
I mean to do that. It's
Edmund. We must deploy more relay towers to relay the electricity to the bridge.
If it were up to me, I'd tell the engineering division to make longer cables.
Can't be just short, okay.
We now have a road to reach the Valley Pass.
Before we go, any intel on the Valley Pass?
Fiona, please update us on the latest situation.
Give me a moment. I'm sending you the algorithmic model. Our current objective is the Valley Fort, an old forward base in Valley 4. Valley Fort has a bridge that leads straight to the power plateau. It is the main road connecting the hub to the plateau. Data logs indicate the presence of several settlements near the fort, but I can't verify if they're still around. The haze is obscuring our near-orbital visual analysis. You'll have to survey the site on your own.
I've rescued a number of civilians nearby. From what they told me, key leaders of the Bone Crushers might be active in this area. There are also tracks even I do not recognize, such as strange-looking flames illuminating the skies at night. They are using some power I am not familiar with.
Whatever they're up to, it's big. We better hurry.
Operation manual. System authority level has been unlocked. Press L2 to open system feature wheel. The operation manual is a system that integrates various features such as activity nodes, daily tasks, and tactical training. Use it to get familiar with various activities on Talos-II. Activity nodes include missions that can be completed to earn operational EXP and other rewards. Complete the current phase to unlock the next phase. Okay. Press R1 to view daily tasks. This is a list of activity tasks that can be completed on a daily basis. Reach the goals to complete them. Complete these daily tasks to gain activity points and earn rewards. Press to view the tactical training. Tactical training offers a series of training courses that shows basic training.
Wolfguard. Got a question for you, but it might sound inappropriate.
If it's inappropriate, keep it to yourself.
Yo, come on! I just heard we have a Landbreaker specialist, and that he's from a Landbreaker clan. Are you?
My clan is called the Pack. Unlike the Bone Crushers, we are disciplined. We know when to dispense violence.
Oh, so that means Bone Crushers are bandit raiders, while the Pack are the heroic Wildland Rangers? Do you smell something burning?
Smells like a Bone Crusher trick.
This haze seems really dark and depressing. And what's that large thing way over there?
A dense tech.
What's a din stack?
Dense techs are structures that mark Bone Crusher territories. The other Landbreaker clans also know them well. Bone Crusher chiefs also use these territorial furnaces as symbols of their power. They would burn everything they can pillage and leave their brutal mark upon the land. Dense techs can consume almost everything. Bone Crushers would use the haze to herald their invasion. Their rampage through the frontiers always leaves a trail of smoking ruins.
This haze better not be poisonous. It's not, right?
It's aerosolized blight materials released by the dense tech. It messes with Originium devices. The Bone Crushers use it to hide their advances. It's part smokescreen, part weapon. But haze this dense and concentrated. It can definitely pose serious risks to the human body. Either energy is already uncontrollable. Looks like the Bone Crushers are getting more aggressive with their tactics.
Light. Ether energy.
The blight is a form of hazard caused by the ether. Their relationship is like lava to a volcano. What Wolfguard said is true. Blight is extremely destructive. It is also very hazardous to both people and Originium equipment.
So, what's the plan? Push through or find another way around?
We still don't know what's going on inside. I'll say we look for other options. This seems like the only trail. Let's take it.
The haze is spreading, and we've had no updates from the UWST. I'm concerned the Landbreakers are planning something.
Hey, Fiona mentioned there may be people living in this area, but we haven't seen anyone.
It certainly is suspicious.
Aura lenses are mysterious entities that emit strange sparkling lights that may be found during exploration. Active auralines are forms of unstable auraline that exhibit a range of special properties. Some can move on their own, while others are good at hiding and can only be revealed by scanning. Submit auralines at any TP point to receive items that can support exploration and increase stamina limit. Okay.
hear something.
Find him, quick, before he gets real mad! Where the hell is that barrel? Where are those cursed fools?
The Landbreakers seem to be searching for the local residents.
They won't have the chance to.
Something ain't right. Ready to strike. Face your end.
The enemy probably has more than one search party. I got a bad feeling about this.
Where should we go next?
Over there.
Not an LB? Quick, after him! Hey, stop! Jeez, how's he running so fast?
The weak survive best by fearing and fleeing.
Who's that? I'll crush you!
This stink. I smell the pack.
You know us? The pack says hello.
Barking pets of the civilized. You are no landbreaker.
Then feel the fangs of the wolf.
This is getting ambushed. Take this!
Your end awaits.
Be gentle, Mr. Dolly! Here's our count!
Face your end. Take this! Gotcha!
Neferith. She'll crush you all.
Neferith. I knew it.
Who is Neferith?
A demented lunatic. Neferith is notorious for her willingness to commit all sorts of madness. She has broken every single code of every Landbreaker clan.
So, she is the one behind everything?
The Bone Crushers were a mess constantly at war with themselves. But she managed to unite them all. This alone proves her power. The sudden appearance of Neferith is a mystery. But it is obvious that she has her own special skills and intellect.
Could the local residents
Careful,
be?
Emlyn. There may be Landbreaker traps around here. Better safe than sorry. I say we use incendiary weapons to burn this area clean.
Wait! Please! Please don't! I'm right here. I was just walking by. I don't know anything. and I certainly didn't hear anything.
So you've got the guts to stroll past the pipe faces, but when it's us, you run and hide.
Cause this one looks like one of them.
You got good eyes, boy.
There's no need to be afraid. He's not like the others. You'll be safe around him. Do you live in this area? Have you heard anything about Endfield Industries?
Industries? Factory people? You're from the UW. But you don't look like no Wooster to me.
Relax. We are a trusted partner of the UWST.
That means you're the good guys. Oh, thank Talos. My name's Karja. Please, I'm begging you. You have to save my baby sis.
Calm down, Mr. Karja. How's your sister? And what happened here?
Those evil breakers nabbed most of our people. The rest of us had no choice but to hide. My baby sis is real sick. But we ran out of the UW medication. There's a factory across the bridge. So I snuck out, tried to find my way over.
That path is too dangerous. You'll never make it across with your life.
I know, but Ginny, she can't wait no longer. I can't see her. Can't see her.
We must help him.
Yeah, the Endman's right. We gotta help these people.
Well then, Mr. Karja, please lead the way. Let's see if we can help your sister and your people.
You'll help me? Really? That's awesome! Follow me! Our shelter's over there.
I'm taking the rear. Gotta make sure we are not followed.
Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. And this is what Endfield is fighting.
The trails here can be difficult to track.
Yeah. The path to the cave is very well hidden. The Breaker scum haven't found out about our place yet. They weren't here when I first came out. I don't know when and how they got so close. This is the place.
Karja? Why did you run off again? Your sister is sick and we got breakers crawling all over the place. Your place is here by her side, damn it.
Soth. I mean, Mr. Soth.
Who are these people behind you? You grew some nerves, Karja. You're not bringing every outsider you meet back to our place.
No, Mr. Soth. These are the good guys. They're here to help us. They even destroyed a band of Breaker scum, I swear.
They fought the Breakers? And you brought them here? Oh, boy, you're gonna lead the Breakers to us and they'll take revenge on us.
Karja? Is that you?
Ginny, I'm back. And I brought some extra hands.
Mr. Soth, we're from Endfield Industries. Karja told us you might need some help.
Endfield, you say? Huh. I'm in charge of this place, and I know you. Some of those UWST people mentioned your company. What is your purpose here?
Easy there, old man. We're really the good guys. Karja, that girl's your baby sis, right? Tell us about her illness.
We didn't know when the Eripathy got to her. And we're out of meds. I don't know what to do.
How are you feeling? Can you tell me where it hurts?
Hi, miss.
Ginny, she told me that the rocks on her body hurt and her belly's hurting too. The pain gets even worse when she tries to eat. Last night, Ginny's temperature went feverish and sparks were going off next to her. It got me real scared.
Her condition sounds really serious.
Surface crystal formations, visceral compression, and uncontrolled sparkling of the arts. These are typical symptoms of erypathy, but we still have time. How long has she been without medication?
Nearly 2 weeks. We usually get our meds from the Woosters, but the Raiders' scum started attacking our place. Those of us who survived escaped to this shelter. Unfortunately, we ran out of meds. Ginny's health turned for the worse.
Saving lives is our priority. I have a few doses of erypathy suppressants. They should alleviate Ginny's symptoms.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I was worried sick about my sis. You Enfielders have been a blessing to us. We both owe you our lives.
It's all right, Karja. There is no permanent cure for erypathy, but regular use of the suppressants will keep most symptoms under control. How is it, Ginny? Feeling better?
My pain isn't as bad anymore. Thank you, miss.
You should also thank your brother, Ginny. Karja risked his life to look for help outside. Your body still needs rest. You should go get some sleep.
Okay. I actually do feel quite sleepy.
Does Originium infect people this way?
Unfortunately, yes. When mining and using Originium, erypathy is one of the hazards we must face. Active Originium can infect and harm an improperly protected victim, usually through the bloodstream and the circulatory system. We haven't found a way to completely cure erypathy. However, at least we now have highly effective suppressants at affordable costs.
My history teacher told me that erypathy positives were once ostracized in numerous places on Terra. Many social issues were also caused by erypathy.
Indeed. Although Originium infection no longer leads to stigmatization or social problems today, erypathy remains a common disease in Talos-II.
But we're cultivating Originium.
Don't stress over it, Endman. Even if you can't remember the past, know that both you and Originium have always been fighting for our survival on Talos-II. You can trust me on that.
apologies. I didn't mean to be so harsh towards you Enfielders. Thank you for saving Ginny's life. I'll do whatever I can to help you out.
Alright. What did those breakers do to you?
When that anchor fell not too far from us, those breaker scum started showing up all over the Valley Fort. Them Woosters didn't even have time to sound their alarms.
They must have planned this attack ahead of time.
They've taken over the entire Valley Fort. I can't even imagine what happened to the crewmates inside that place.
How did you get
Woosters
here?
built an auto meatpacking plant nearby. I used to work there. Some time ago, the plant was suddenly destroyed by a blight disaster. I left, spent a long while on the road, and well, finally reached the nearest Wooster territory. We got people from other places as well. There's forget it. Every one of us is the same now.
Can't live in a cave forever.
The state of hygiene and sanitation here won't help the sick get better. You'll also have trouble getting more food and water.
I know, but we don't have any other options. Everyone's exhausted. There's no way we can deal with that mob of breakers out there. Can you stay and protect us? I know it's too much to ask, but...
We're on an important mission. We can't stop here.
But we can't just leave these people behind.
I have a feeling you got an idea. What is it, Perlica?
Endman, I have a plan, but we don't have enough information about this attack. Deploying more protocol facilities without this knowledge can increase the risk of our mission, or even jeopardize the entire operation.
What would I have done in the past? What's the usual infield approach?
We would shoulder the risk.
That's right. Sounds like my type of approach.
I understand. Now, Mr. Soth, is there an empty plot of land nearby that can accommodate everyone?
Heading up through this cave tunnel will take us to a Wooster container park. In fact, we actually wanted to pitch our camp there, but it's now completely infested by the breakers. Those blighted scum ain't human. Don't risk your life for this.
There's no need to worry about us. Please lead the way.
Yeah! Time to make your place breaker-free.
That's them! Be careful. These monstrous scab eaters brought all of their blighted cousins with them.
A sizable breaker band. Bigger than a typical raiding party. They're building more of the smaller dance tags.
Can we risk a direct engagement?
If we strike quickly enough, we'll be done before they realize what hit them.
All right, let's make that happen. Once known, be dead.
This ain't... I'm gonna try my what?
You give it a go. Take this, Will.
Face your ass! Not quite yet. We getting buggers? We hit now, boy! No mercy! Something. Engage! Face your ass! What?
incredible! See? I told you, Mr. Saw! Them breakers got nothing on these heroes.
Those breakers really messed up this place. I gotta see if there's anything we can still salvage and use.
We can help as well.
We can use the AIC factory and its technologies to build an outpost for you. The Endfield designed outpost is a support node linked to the protocol network. Since we have a protocol automation core, we can commence field deployment at once. This location seems decent. Let's deploy a sub-PAC here.
Place the sub-PAC.
What type of arts is this? I just blinked and it appeared out of nowhere.
This thing is huge! Is this the outpost you're talking about?
This is a sub-PAC. We can build another AIC factory around it and support the growth of the actual outpost. I've applied for an additional refining unit since we'll need plenty of processed ore to set up our outpost.
Incredible, Perlica. Always 3 steps ahead.
The awesome supervisor of Endfield Industries.
Just doing my job. Alright. This is just our very first step. We've got more to do.
I made my recon run. Bone Crushers are building more dance stacks to spread their haze. They won't give up their objectives that easily. There's a trail behind the hill over there. The raiders would probably attack again from that direction.
Well, what if those landbreakers come back?
We'll give them what they want. Another battle.
Our next step is to construct some combat facilities. They will give us automatic fire support. In the future, these combat facilities can be used to fortify our entire frontier. Let's start with the most basic combat facilities. I believe we'll need some Origo crusts to start constructing.
We need the Originium ore to make Origo crusts. I don't think we have enough ore.
What? That means we won't be getting any combat facilities. Or should I teach them some swordmancy?
Don't worry, Chen. Endfield Logistics Technology got that covered. Fellow Endfielders at the hub base have stashed some of our Originium ore stockpile into the depot. Our sub-PAC can remotely access this depot to acquire the ore. Let's go and take a look at the output port of our sub-PAC.
Well, backpack. The left panel shows the contents of the Valley 4 depot. It now has some stored Originium ore. So we're going to close the panel and learn how to automate logistics and mass produce Origicrust with the Originium ore. Interact with the PAC output port. Select the goods to unload from the local depot. Each outpost port can unload one type of good. Each output port of the protocol automation core PAC/sub-PAC can choose to unload one item. Press X and select the empty item slot. Panel displays items stored in the depot. Press X to select original ore in the depot. Yep. This sets the original ore as the item to be moved out of this output port. Press circle to close the panel. Transport belts to automate production. Observe the sub-PAC output port. Note it has an outward arrow to indicate this is the output port for transport and logistics purposes. Refining unit nearby has inward arrows at this side of its base. These mark the input ports of the facility. Directions of these arrows are fixed. Connecting a transport belt from the sub-PAC output port to the refining unit import port will automatically move the Originium ore from the depot to said refining unit. The red indicator cone has appeared on the ground. Transport belts must first connect to an output port that cannot be placed on the empty ground or grids marked with a red crosses. All output ports that can serve as a starting point for transport belts are marked with a white outward arrow up on the ground. Now move the character and adjust the view. The right stick to move the indicator cone to the specified sub-PAC output. Okay. Press square to start placing the transport belt. Sub-PAC selected and highlight, indicating that the transport belt connection has begun at the sub-PAC. Transport belt is directional. It must start from the item source sub-PAC and enter the item destination refining unit. Now the refining unit input ports have been replaced with white inward arrows indicating the transport belt can be connected to them. Follow the guideline on the ground to place the transport belt. This moves the items from the sub-PAC output port to the input of the refining unit. Now move and adjust the view with the right stick. Move the indicator cone to the specified refining unit input port. Okay, whoop. Indicator cone has been moved to the proper place and the refining unit has been selected and highlighted to indicate that it is its final destination of the transport belt. Press square again to complete the placement of the transport belt. Success! Originium ore is now being automated, transported from the sub-PAC output port to the refining unit. Refining unit will use Originium ore arriving at its input port to produce Origicrust. The next step is to move the Origicrust back to the depot. Start placing the transport belt at the refining unit output port to move the Origicrust produced from the facility. Now move and adjust the view with the right stick to move the indicator cone to the specified refining unit output. Okay. Cone is at the refining unit. Press. Okay. Refining unit is now white and highlighted to indicate that it is a starting point. Use the transport belt to move the products back to the sub-PAC and automatically store them in the depot. Starting from the refining unit output, we must connect the other end to the transport belt to the sub-PAC. Okay. Now move and adjust. Press again to complete placing the transport belt. Origicrust are being moved back to the depot. Press and to exit transport belt placement mode and open the refining unit panel. Show panel shows the current logistics data of the facility. Left side shows the transport belt input port and data of the facility's input materials. Left side shows Originium ore transporting belt moving materials into the refining facility for refining. The right side shows the Origicrust produced by the facility. The center shows the refining unit auto processing the incoming Originium ore into Origicrust. The right shows the transport belt output ports and data of the products leaving the facility. This is an automated production line comprising transport belts and processing facilities. Press circle to close the refining unit control panel and then wait for the production line to auto produce a Origicrust. Okay. There are now enough Origicrust. Next step is to construct combat facilities. Gun tower is a simple yet effective combat facility that can automatically attack enemies within range. Press triangle, switch to facility construction mode. This shows the types and quantities of materials needed to construct the gun towers. The Originium crest we just made required for construction. As long as there are enough materials, use this to select a number of facilities to construct at one go. Press and hold R2 to construct 3 gun towers to defend the area against the enemy. Towers at the marked locations. Okay.
We need to find a good, advantageous site for deploying the gun tower.
This place looks pretty neat.
Gun tower is a combat facility. When operational, it automatically attacks enemy targets within its attack range. When placing a combat facility, the blue circle indicates its attack range. Combat facilities will automatically attack enemy targets within their attack range. The number of combat facilities can be placed is limited by protocol capacity, as well as a separate combat facilities limit. Both restrictions will be displayed when placing combat facilities. Okay. Oh, transmit power.
Nicely done. We're gonna give those landbreakers a world of hurt.
That's right. But we also need to teach Soth's people how to use them.
These are gun towers? They can rotate?
Can these turrets really stop the LBs?
There's movement on the hills. They are coming.
Revenge! Take back what is ours! All of it! And no prisoners!
Talos, save us! They're coming again!
Keep it together.
I can't believe this! We actually defeated the LBs!
Ha! We won! Those scum-sucking scab eaters will never hurt us again!
With the proper tools, even the prey can turn the tables against the predator.
Performance of our combat facilities has reached our expectations. Endman, we'll eventually turn this place into a proper outpost. Providing a steady supply of resources will grant this place basic subsistence. If we assign an Endfielder to offer on-site support, the AIC factory can operate more effectively and handle more tasks.
The outpost and resources. Dear Endfielders, can you let us stay here for a while? We really need the shelter. Given the number of breakers nearby, people will feel a lot safer living as a community. Other straggling refugees of the Valley Pass could also find their way to this outpost.
Of course you can. I believe this was Perlica's plan all along.
Indeed. This is what we aimed for when we designed the outpost. Although the place isn't exactly the frontiers, our outposts should also serve as a reliable shelter when necessary. Mr. Soth, can I ask you to be our local liaison? We need someone to help us monitor the outpost's conditions. We can use the sub-PAC to offer you support. Just give us a list of what you need on a regular basis. Endfield will take care of the rest.
Gotcha. It feels like filling out a catalog order form in the cities. I got this.
Why don't we give it a try right now?
Two. The objective of Endfield is to develop various regions across Talos-II. The Outpost Development Project is an essential part of this endeavor. This shows all matters associated with regional development. The newly established Outpost management system can be accessed here. We have successfully established contact with the refugee camp outpost. Goods can now be supplied to this outpost to support its development. Status switch. The goods supplied to this outpost. Soth has put together this list of supplies required by the outpost. Let's choose Originium crust. Every supply takes a specified quantity of Originium crust to form the local depot and delivers them to the outposts. The amount of goods can be adjusted here. Each supply of goods will be compensated with VALE stock bills accumulated at this outpost. The amount of VALE stock bills exchanged from this outpost cannot exceed its current stock bills savings. We successfully earned this outpost VALE stock bills, and the outpost gained outpost prosperity. Rest to complete. This shows the amount of VALE stock bills acquired. The outpost gets a little more prosperous when the goods are successfully delivered. Outpost prosperity is earned with every trade. Once the output earns enough outpost prosperity, its prosperity level can be raised to expand its size and increase its trade payments. Besides using the regional development system to manage the outpost, you can also talk to the outpost manager. So to open the outpost management screen, okay?
Request successfully received. The types of supplies we can allocate right now are still rather limited, but more would become available as we progress.
So by supporting your work, this place can become a proper shelter. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Feels like a huge rock being lifted off my chest.
But we still have potential threats lurking around. You seem familiar with this area. Know any secret trail to get inside the Landbreaker camp?
What? You're going to the Breaker's lair?
We're on a mission.
I see. There's an underground ventilation shaft. We used it once to escape the raiders. It might get you there. Daniel, run along and remove the barricade in the tunnel. Now we got some serious professionals on our side. Them pot faces better start praying for their lives.
Alrighty, sir. Those blighted scum terrorized us for long enough. Time for us to give them a nasty surprise.
What is this?
A protocol space? Did it just appear?
You know what this is?
Not really. We just occasionally come across such phenomena.
Hi, Edmund. I wonder if you can help me out with something. Strange Originium reactions have started to appear in various locations in Valley 4. There's one pretty close to your current location. Can you take a look at it?
Feels pretty familiar to me. Alright. Sorry. And that little break I needed, didn't realize that my food arrived, so I got that, so I'm gonna eat in a little bit. Let's enter this protocol space. Protocol space discovered, feel free to explore it. This section has various details about the protocol space, such as initial exploration data and threat levels. This section shows intel on enemies that may be found in the protocol space. Resources that can be salvaged from every protocol space are also listed here. Choose the protocol space to explore and acquire the desired resources. Exploring resource yielding protocol spaces will cost sanity. Sanity naturally recovers with time until it reaches a max limit. Before we do that,
Originium will carve a path for us.
Watch this! Awesome, right? So, this, and follow up with this. All right, I got it.
nope, okay.
Operator Perlica, standing by. We once fought on and never gave up. For it is our wish to witness your return.
Let's get everyone up to at least 20.
How can the enemy turn the land into such lifeless devastation?
All operators accounted for. The team is ready for the mission.
Watch your step, people!
All variables within estimates.
No hardship will stop us.
Alright, y'all. So with that, I believe this is a good place to take a break. Go ahead and eat lunch. So, like and comment on the video. Subscribe for more gameplay. And with that, see ya. Peace.